let's set the ambiance. Some tunes. Okay, so the mercenary group has limped into the Smuggler's Cut, a cave system that runs from basically the ocean. There was a cave that the Gilded Albatross came into, limped into, and Smuggler's Cut is a cave system that leads you, should lead you into the city of Orovance, the place where you guys were charged to bring the this mysterious chest that some of you realized doesn't seem like a normal chest in that it almost seems weightless. As you are you carrying it through these caves, you noticed when you went to sit it down that it kind of floated off the ground a little bit. But you made your way into this cave, and in the first room you're in, you notice these large, like 5-foot circular, almost perfectly circular tunnels that were kind of up towards the ceiling. And then you made your way into the next room where you saw this weird resin that was kind of sticking to the walls, and the smell of like kind of rotted carcasses and whatnot. But inside this particular room, you found a Titan beetle with its offspring, and it was sitting on some of its some eggs and a pile of just rotted fish guts and bones, and maybe even some human bones, you're not sure. And after a pretty intense combat with these little the little beetles crawling all over you, you guys were able to survive, and that is where you currently are. So you're in this room. You see the pile of debris, bones littered about. You see some of these eggs and these corpses here. So what would you like to do?
I just see the normal background.
Let's fix that for you.
Yeah, I don't see it yet either, but the verbal description was very solid.
Extremely.
At a glance, is there any loot in the bones and muck? Without sticking my hand in it?
Yeah, give me a roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a
that sounds like a, hopefully you think intuition is an okay roll for that.
Sure.
And I am trying to be alert to the possibility of those things.
Okay. So you walk over to this pile of carcasses and bones, and you're just kind of keeping your distance because of, for one, the scent is pretty tough. But you see on one of the coming out of like one of the sections of bones. It looks like a leather strap of some sort.
If I can touch the leather strap without sticking my hands into this gross pile, I will grab the strap and gently try to pull it out.
Sure. You might actually need to take your bow, but you're able to kind of like reach over far enough. You loop the bottom of the bow where the string meets the wood, just underneath the little lip of this little leather strap that you see, and you tug on it. It takes a little bit of effort, but the bones kind of fall away, and you pull up what looks to be some kind of leather satchel.
Okay. I will tell people that I'm planning to open this if no one stops me, and assuming they don't, I'll open the satchel.
Stealing from a dead man is very unsanitary.
As you grab a hold of the leather, it looks like it may have been here for some time, but so it's a little crusty. But you kind of peel back the leather, and it's opens up to reveal some coin in there. But you also see 2 vials of some kind of reddish liquid.
I'll give you 5 gold if you drink it.
First, you're
Like a terrible
First-
idea.
you're opposed to messing with the dead man, and then you like drink it.
So I'm gonna try to wipe off the satchel so it's not any more gross than it has to be, and then I'll put it on. And assuming that's the only interesting thing I saw in the bone pile, I'll be prepared to continue on to the next portion of the dungeon.
Before we
But
go,
I'm not gonna drink those yet.
We're about to go up to like a place. We're gonna essentially like try to hide this like chest, right? And we don't want some guild to find this chest or whatever, right? Do we think we need to like potentially disguise ourselves at all? And are there like potentially remnants of cloaks here of people that of people that live here? It's around there. I mean, it might be.
I mean, do we
Shitty.
suspect that hard descriptions are out there, or so much as we just don't want, like, the customs officers to find this thing? In which case, we're coming in through a smuggler's area. We're not as likely to see them, and if we don't think they know what we look like, I don't know that we had a backstory that, like, we were wanted.
Yeah, nobody here
And I'm
knows
just
us.
thinking, might it be worthwhile to grab? Could we grab some sort of disguises from the potential cloaks and stuff of some locals that might get their demise here?
I mean, so you're just kind of looking around to see if you find anything else that could be used as a disguise.
Not. It doesn't need to be worth anything. It's just worth its disguise for the time being.
I will say, pretty much this room, you do not find anything that could be used as such.
I feel like
However,
we might stand out if we were seen wearing any of the schmutz that's on the ground here.
It's
yeah,
all
I mean, you
torn
do see
apart.
like, yeah, you do see like bits of fabric and stuff, but nothing that could be used. But in doing your search, you guys do. I will say there is something else that kind of catches your eye. May or may not be something that you want to grab, but you do find a dwarven mining pick that was kind of stuck into the resin a little bit.
Absolutely, dwarves are very good at mining. I would take that if nobody else wants it.
It's the pick of my kin.
I definitely
Well,
think
if you
that,
want it, If you want it, take it. I'm not trying to
I
take
think the
things
dwarf
away
would-
from dwarves.
Yeah, I think the dwarf should
I
get
don't
it.
think I don't think you're gonna find any wood elves in this pile. So
I'll be honest, I don't think I really need a pick in order to move stone. So
Oh, but,
Yeah.
okay. Foundry,
Who wants to-
anybody want this?
Yeah, who wants to carry it? I can throw it on there. Like I said, it doesn't come into play necessarily for anything combat related, but it may be useful in other situations.
Oh,
I'll carry
who's
it.
carrying
Makes
the
my
box?
character, my character feels we'll say comfortable. It makes him feel a little at home to carry around a pick. So I'll do it.
Sure. There you go. I just dropped on their character sheet for you.
Am I still carrying the box, or did Eve decide that she wanted to carry it? Or push it, technically.
I can put it back on your back.
Okay, that's
Let's
what we'll do.
I'll
We're
bring
gonna
it back.
Tie it to the
Back-
outside of my
Floating,
shield,
I just
cover it in the
started.
tarp, and do it all over again.
We don't want to advertise that there's a floating box.
You know that 1990s leash that has nothing on it, but it's like kind of stiff, so it makes it look like you're walking an invisible dog. Like as soon as I started talking about the chest, like hovering last week, that was the first thing that went through my mind.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Blast for the past.
Yeah, right.
Well,
All right.
that's
So you
neat.
guys.
You could actually not go through the walls by accident.
Yeah.
That's a nice feature. I assume you set that up?
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know about you lads, but as homey as caves usually feel, this does not feel like one of those. I would love to.
Well, that's because we were just attacked by giant beetles.
Rather not hang around for any more to show up.
All right. Well, with that said, I'm gonna move ahead to this next passageway.
Yeah.
Sneakily sneaking.
Sure. And you guys are noticing like you're going from sections of like natural cave intermixed with sections that are
Bored.
they've been not necessarily bored, but like worked, like potential, Brant, you recognize this as like dwarven workmanship, like, but it's not complete. There's like sections that are done, sections that are not done, like that in that last room we were in. There was like a little room that was like that you walked into where it was kind of like a little shed almost, where there was storage, but it was kind of intermixed within this cave.
Does it give the vibe of just like smugglers area with like small hideouts and holes, or does it seem like archaeological, like this was like an ancient location that actually might have been something at some point?
More of the latter. Like it seems like this was maybe something previous, but it's now just a smuggling, or maybe not even anymore a smuggling thing. Like when you left the ship, the captain mentioned like it was used for smuggling at one time. It's not really used for that anymore. So it's had two different histories, perhaps.
Reused throughout the years.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, you're continually like as you've been trekking through the caves, you've been gradually going up. And Mosby, as you enter into this next area here, with your woad eyes, you're in the light from the torches now seeping through. You're leaving the humid darkness of the beetle nest behind you, and the tunnel unexpectedly smooths out. The rough walls give way to blocky, kind of expertly cut masonry that you're seeing. And then you step into a silent chamber. The air here is cool and still. In the center, you see 3 high-backed stone thrones, aged with time. Their carvings softened by centuries of dust, but still radiating authority. They face the center of the room, where a complex geometric circular symbol is carved deep into the floor, inlaid with dull tarnished silver.
I'm gonna scout like the rest of the room to make sure there are no ambushers, and then I'm gonna assuming I don't find anything in that regard, focus my attention on this crazy symbol in the middle of the floor. Does this go on here? Yeah, that goes somewhere, but I'm not going to do that yet. So it looks like the only other exit is that stairwell, but I'm going to draw everyone's attention to this crazy thing on the floor. Or having checked to look for ambushers.
How about checking for traps?
I'm a ranger. I'm not... Like, if you want to touch something, you can touch it.
So, as you're kind of walking around this room, Mosby, the atmosphere to this room feels a little bit different than the rest of the cave. It's throughout the other parts of the tunnel, you've seen like debris kind of scattered about. In this room, you don't see any debris. It feels like this room feels more like untarnished, almost like it hasn't been, like people kind of left it alone. So there's a different vibe here. I will say I don't think I had it visible, but I did actually. So on the ground right
here.
No, sorry. Over here on the ground, you did see another one of those tunnels. Right here.
That tunnel goes down?
Yeah, that one goes down. It was and it's like the same like the one you saw in the first room, except that one in the first room was like up in the ceiling. This is like on the ground.
Okay.
And then you've got these 3 thrown like chairs that are aged to time and sitting facing kind of this broken symbol on the ground here.
Yeah, I'm going to draw everyone's attention to the crazy symbol. Mostly Eve, but like I'm also going to be polite to other people.
Is that this symbol right here?
Yes.
Well,
hard to make out. It's looks ancient.
Religion check on it?
Yeah, you want to do like
that's reason religion, right? Reason goes religion.
We're picking up feedback from your mic, Riley.
Sorry, trying to figure this out here.
Yeah,
it's so dumb.
It's just, it must be closer to your thing or something, maybe. So yeah, you can give me a maybe like a reason or history or something like that. Religion, okay, tier 2. You recognize this as it doesn't seem it's not religious in nature. It seems more dwarvish, but not religious.
Well, I gotta say, a zealot of my stature, this is definitely not a faithful symbol.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't seem like it would have been anything related to religion, but
I don't have history or anything, so
yeah. I mean, I could give it a shot. I don't really have any specific skills except for like maybe search. I don't think that really applies here. Got search magic. That's about the only things that sound helpful here. But I mean, I could make kind of see if I can search for my own lore of my own people to see if I, have any idea.
Do rumors. Use rumors.
Rumors. Okay. How do I do that?
Well, you don't ever roll skills. You just pick the characteristics. So you would probably want to use like reason.
Okay.
And
intuition. You could argue that could be intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you roll, and then you can add the skill bonus to it.
Okay, I'm probably
when you roll.
You'll get a
Okay,
drop
I'm
down
probably
box
gonna-
when you bring it up.
okay. Oh, and then skill bonus. Okay, probably gotta do reason because I think it makes sense that I'm trying to, sort of reason things out here. So
Yeah.
eh,
Still tier 2.
Okay.
not bad, not bad.
Do you? Because I'm not really sure. I mean, we haven't world built enough to like understand exactly where Brant's from, but we'll
I'm like
say.
I'll just very briefly. I'm like an innkeeper that sort of for a long time I kind of had my ear to the ground. So like, I've seen a lot of people have coming in and out of my inn. Like I know, I've heard a lot of stories, a lot of tales. Picked up a lot of bits and pieces of stuff from my rumors, literally rumors. So
Yeah, that fits. The skill fits your character perfectly.
yeah.
So you've heard tales of Orovance before. I mean, because you're a dwarf, and you know a little bit of the history of Orovance. You know that some of the first founding dwarves, there were kind of like 3 different clans that got together to start this this to colonize this location, and they called their triumvirate the deep anchors, and the 3 tenets basically that made that up were the stone, steel, and salt. And basically this seems like it might have been some kind of symbology, maybe even some ancient tunnel that was used for the deep anchors, and the 3 tenets of the deep anchors. And I will also say that if you give me another rumors roll.
Not great.
That was almost a crit.
Oh, that was
but
a
is-
10. I thought it was a 0. Duh.
Yeah. There.
Feeding back on my end still, guys. Sorry.
I don't think I hear.
I don't
it
hear
now,
feedback
no.
on
Okay,
you.
it's okay.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Cool, thanks.
There is, along with that information, there was some kind of tale that you remember them talking about of some sort of
Hi.
basically like
Welcome back.
mantra type thing that was like part of that tenet, the 3 tenets that they would speak. You can't remember what specifically it was, but there was some kind of mantra thing that they would recite. Yeah.
Hearing that, is there some sort of magic that we're supposed to perform here? Could I recall any kind of songs from the ages? Maybe with this?
Maybe.
Like using perform or anything? Would that?
You have the music skill.
Oh, I'd have the music skill. Yeah, literally. Music skill.
Maybe.
Are there lyrics having to do with this? So like, reason music? Like to come up with, there's lyrics that were speaking of that.
Possibly. Yeah, you can try it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a reason with music.
Music is very math based. I think reason is a good stat for that.
Oh. Well, especially recalling
Okay,
the words. But, yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
nothing.
well, no
yeah,
better.
You don't really recall anything particular that
Words.
yeah, like it's nothing that comes to mind of like stone, steel, and salt, but
Stone, steel, and salt.
We were to place anything anywhere? Is it obvious which seat is which? At all?
it's not really. I mean, the chairs themselves are so ruined from time.
There
That-
are three chairs in this rooms.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
got
like
chair here.
yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's much else we can glean. I mean, I think we established the three chairs probably match up with the triumvirate, and
anybody look way over here? Is there anything that
there's this other. I don't know what this other hole is, if that's relevant or how deep that goes.
Looks like it goes pretty deep, and it's like so smooth, like it's almost like the stone was just almost like melted.
that's not good?
Can be totally nothing concerning there.
That's normal.
Yeah, it's classic erosion. My knowledge of stone, I know this is exactly how the natural process goes.
Yeah, but yeah,
Well-
you do see the other exit to the room right there.
Sounds like my bros don't need any more interaction with this dwarf chair puzzle, which I deeply don't care about. So I'm gonna try to scout ahead this next stairwell.
You like dwarven stuff.
Well, I'm trying to be respectful to other cultures, but like I deeply don't care about dwarf
Yeah.
stone puzzles.
That fits.
Something to
Um,
consider revisiting. My character is again, then he's been living in an inn for a long time. So he kind of casually interacts with his race, but he's not really been immersed in them, so to speak. So
Yeah.
We group water cooler it. We didn't have any
Is there-
epiphanies. Time to move
Is
on.
there anything interesting in this room that I should roll to notice?
So as you kind of come into this area, you spot another one of those holes in the ground as you
Yeah, I
come
noticed
in.
the tunnel.
But you step in from that clean ancient stonework of the room with the three thrones into a chamber that feels like a jagged wound in the mountain. The walls here are dwarven hewn, blocky, and utilitarian, but the floor is a chaotic sea of splintered timber, piles of driftwood, smashed crates, and the shattered ribs of ship hulls are stacked haphazardly against the walls. Some piles have been roughly chopped into beams for scaffolding, others are a little more than sawdust and kindling. The air is thick with the smell of dry rot and fresh cut pine. Along with debris, you spot a painted wooden sign, the stern plate of a ship named the Sea Witch, cracked in half and discarded like trash.
I mean, this isn't all beetles. Like, someone did some of these.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How the heck is there like half a ship inside of a cavern?
Right. It's just like chunks of this wood. Yeah.
You want to rummage through it for a bit? Maybe find
Should I
out.
roll to see if I can see anything sticking out? I don't want to stick my hands
Yeah,
in other
like a-
people's gross stuff. But
Look through. Maybe there's a plank or something with the ship's name on it. We don't know. We might
we
need
found
to
the
know
sea
these
witch
things.
plank.
Sure. You guys can kind of scavenge around for a bit if you want.
All right, let me roll a notice.
Oof. That's terrible.
Yeah, you're not really spotting anything where you're currently checking, I guess.
You're sure it's made
Great.
of wood?
I've done my part.
Anything? Yeah.
Just,
Anybody else?
I'll row a search real quick because I do have a search.
Yeah, that's
My skills, so I'll probably think it may be like an intuition, just see if anything stands out.
oh boy.
That's okay.
You found the floor.
Yay!
Yeah.
It looks like wood.
There's wood on the floor.
I will say,
I mean, what is it?
And you
What
found
is
it.
it if somebody helps? Do they get a +2 if somebody helps? Is that right?
yep.
I mean, why?
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
skill that would make sense to help.
But
with-
mathematically,
Oh,
that's not as good as just
help
doing your own
search.
roll and hoping for a good roll.
well, I don't have a
Yeah.
skill that would help.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a skill that fits. I will say, with an 11, it's probably enough. You actually do see, you spot next to that sign that was said the Sea Witch. You know, it was like the ship sign or whatever. You do see like a manifest, a ship manifest. The book is not terribly old. I mean, it's still relatively intact. And just as you quickly, briefly glance into like the first couple pages, you see like a listing of indentured servants, like cargo indentured servants.
People aren't cargo, mate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that might come back. We might.
Yeah, maybe I'll just pocket the book just in case. I don't know if this is relevant or just old piece of trash, but I think just because I don't know how old it is or if anybody in it, if there's anything to be gleaned by the name, so I might just pocket it and bring it with us.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Mosby, from your location, you can make out, you see some kind of light up ahead, like firelight of some kind.
All right, I'm gonna alert the bros that after this there may be a less desolate terrain.
In that case, let's take a minute, get this box off my back, and it's paused.
All right.
You're literally taking a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to take it off? Okay, I'll help you take it
Yep.
off.
And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna basically take it off and then let Eve kind of like guide it like
Sure.
a bio bed from freaking Star Trek, where it just kind of floats around.
Sure.
So as the natural cave gives way into this kind of like a more, you seem like more industry in this section, because you see from Mosby, from where you're at, you can see there's like wooden scaffolding that's been like hung from the rock. You smell smoke from a fire now, and mixed with the smell of like oil and unwashed bodies. You can now see from your location ahead of you, a kind of in the center of this room, there's a large, heavy, like ballista looking device that has like this reel, like this it's got like rope and a big reel next to it. Standing guard in the room, you see around it some dwarves. They've got javelins kind of at ready, and next to the massive ballista winch in the center of the room here, you see a massive basilisk, chained but clearly agitated. It hisses at the smell of you, its eyes glow pale, and you hear a voice come from the ballista, and he says, "Don't bother running. You run, I shoot. I reel you in. And once you're close enough to smell the lizard's breath, well, you won't be moving much after that. Hold still now."
I ninja smoke bomb.
Okay.
Smart man.
All right.
I don't know if this guy can see me. He probably can. But that thing can smell me, and I'm not gonna listen to this guy's monologue, so I will ninja smoke bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, not that. These menus.
Out of curiosity, is he like speaking in anything that I can identify that he's like a dwarf?
He's speaking in what is it?
Kalian?
Kalian.
Is that like the common language,
Common
right?
tongue, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But he does
Yeah.
have like a thicker accent, dwarvish accent, whatever their language is.
Okay. I sort of like, I think I hear that like stuff is going down, and I sort of like run out because I can kind of tell that these guys are dwarves, and I hear like a bunch of racket and him threatening Mosby, and then Mosby like did some racket, so I'm like hold on, like we're not coming here to cause trouble, like something. I'm gonna try and see if I can talk to these guys.
I'll take the
Maybe
distraction
common
if the
ground.
dwarf wants to help me ninja smoke bomb before this guy can shoot at me with the ballista. I'll take an assist.
I will also let me, before we get too much further into anything here, I will explain some lore behind the dwarves in the current situation of this world. They are they've been known to a large quantity of dwarves are actually slavers in this world now. They've been kind of conscripted by like the current ruler of the world, of this particular section of the world, to basically capture people to use as slaves to give to this ruler, Ajax.
They might not be nice people.
Well, I can give you some Woad Elf lore, which is that no man can be free until all men are free.
Yeah. So it's not sounding I didn't want to like give the perception that these could just be potentially like dwarves protecting their, like these.
Well,
Unless you can convince them we're fellow slaves.
What I was gonna do before his monologue was go back and tell this dwarf that there are dwarves if he wants to talk to them. But then the guy monologued, and then I ninja smoke bombed.
Yes. Fair.
I think like either way, I'm gonna at least try to do something. Just whether or not it's a conversation or just to give him a little bit of a distraction. I think either way.
Do I need to beat this guy on some roll to get my ninja smoke bomb off, or what? Can I just do that?
Yeah, I will say, yeah. There's there's no, yeah. You just like he's talking and you're just like, and you just like teleport out of there.
Awesome. I don't know how closely these people are crowded on all these stairs behind me, but we're gonna get comfy because I'm teleporting to one of these squares.
Okay.
So
as the smoke dissipates, Brant, you're kind of standing there, and you see the dwarves looking at you. Now, well.
You looked different a second ago.
Yeah.
So tier 3 means I successfully hide from these guys.
Yes.
Which gives me a surge.
I'm gonna say you'll have to excuse my friend. He's a little bit jumpy.
Well. Didn't expect to see one of our kind down here. What you doing with them?
Well, we just got off a ship. We had a bad landing, and this is where we came in. But we're not here to cause any trouble. We're just trying to get up out of here. Are you guys your crew? Are you from the city?
You hear like one. So, from where you're at, you can see there's like scaffolding like up here, and you see some dwarves that are kind of standing up along the scaffolding, and then one of them kind of like turns and whispers back to the like, this is the guy. This guy right here is the guy that's been. Come on. There we go. That's the guy that's been talking.
We don't see much.
And yeah. And he like kind of turns, and you see him. He says, "Well, sounds like you've got company." As he can see now that a large mustache that pops up from behind you.
Way to play it cool there, Edgar.
And you hear some more. You hear actually in what's Dwarvish language again?
Good question. Probably have the answer to somewhere.
You've got Zaliak and Axiomatic. I don't know which one's which, but anyway, it's the Dwarven tongue. I will say, let me see if they have it on them biography. It does not have anything listed there, but it says the one up above says in a language that you understand. Quick, get him before they catch us off guard. And you see that this dwarf steps up to the ballista, and he puts his hands on it. And let's just draw steel and see see what happens here.
Yeah, brother.
We're gonna have to take out that ballista somehow.
Yeah.
I will go second, but I don't need to go first.
I think I might have a good...
Meaning I will go immediately after whoever goes first.
Okay, I got a very important question. Is my mustache better than his?
It actually is. It is.
He has to die first, then.
So Brant, because you're kind of up front there, why don't you give me the initiative roll?
Okay. What's the roll I need?
D10.
D10. No modifiers.
Correct.
There we go. We finally
Pretty
got
solid.
Okay.
Okay, I could go first and give whoever wants to charge ahead precognition and a maneuver right now, so that they would, have they would have Banes on attacking you until my next turn.
I have something useful I can do. I don't know if I necessarily want to be the one charging in. I'm also
I'll do it.
at great health, but I do have a way to potentially block that ballista, so that might be a good way to start off. I don't know if I need all the buffs though.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, yeah. So, are we going? We're going first, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you guys are cool with it, I think I might actually try and go first, just because I think this might be a useful thing to do.
Create
So
an
I'm gonna
early
do that.
barricade in front of that. Yep, sounds like a good idea.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just reading through what my skill does. Let's see. You touch. So it says you touch, but I actually have a way to make it a range. So you basically take a square containing dirt, stone, or metal, create a 5 wall of the same material, which rises up out of the ground and must include the square you touched. Touch doesn't apply again. Alternatively, blah blah blah. I'm not doing the alternative. Okay, cool. So I think I have a range of 10 on it because of one of my special features, which I think would basically plunk it right in front of the ballista. So that's what I'm going to do. And I can also move some.
So,
I
if
might...
I understand your reading correctly, you're basically just put a 5-foot thick wall in front of it.
5 feet tall, or 5 squares tall. I.e.
One whole
Why
block.
does it have to be tall? Can it be long?
I think it has to be tall, but let me read it one more time. It's the
It sounds like it's just like a 5x5, like just a cube, like one cube.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
What's the
Okay, got it.
It says
the
you
ability called?
motivate Earth. It says you touch a square and create a 5 wall of the same material which rises up out of the ground and must include the square you touch. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe it is. It can be in any direction. I'm not sure.
Is this the one you used on the boat to rise up 5 feet?
That was a
Yes.
secondary effect of one of.
Yeah, actually, I can't remember.
5 wall. I mean, is that 5
Yes.
squares?
Actually, I think it was a secondary effect of maybe something else I did.
Yeah, on the boat that was you did some sort of like an attack, and as part of it, it let you do something
Yeah.
similar.
Look that ability up just in case there's like a
Yeah.
typo or something, because I don't understand. Motivate.
Yeah, motivate Earth. And also, just for the record, the thing I did on the boat was actually a different ability, and it was like a side effect of a different ability. This is just straight up me creating a wall.
Okay. Yeah, a 5 wall of the same material. I'm assuming 5 wall means I'm assuming it's just a 1 square foot of length 5. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. Or
Let's
maybe it
see.
doesn't. Maybe it's in either direction. Like create a 5 wall of the same material.
And what are
If
you
look
using
at
to make
secondary
it
parts where it says
range?
you can like
I mean, it would.
open a spot in a 2 or more thing. You can open a 1 square spot, or you can block a doorway, which also makes it sound like it's like a 1.
I mean, it would make sense that I'm shaping the Earth so I could pick like how I want it to like form, like if I want it up and down or across. But like I don't know if it really specifies.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where. Let's see, combat. Maybe it's in our combat.
Oops.
We need the errata on that one because that's definitely a typo.
It's either a 5 square wall or a 5 foot wall, and just 5 wall is clearly a typo.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is. Like, I don't think it is because it's like you'll notice a lot of their abilities will have just like a number, like melee 5 or ranged 5.
Well, that means 5 square.
I think it's definitely 5 square. The question is in what direction.
Right. That's what I'm trying to find. What wall means. Is wall just 1 square up? Like a 5 wall is a 5 by 1, I guess.
How do you make it? It says distance melee 1. How do you make it not melee?
I have a special feature that turns it into a ranged.
Wow, badass.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think is it area of expertise? No, I don't know. Well, I know there's a feature. I just have to figure out which one it is here. But anyway,
I'd like to find where it specifically talks about search 5 wall. See if anything comes up in the.
I'm glad we made it literally the first turn before we completely derailed everything.
Yeah, because
listen,
like
you
there's
do audacious stuff, you know.
there's a okay, so it probably is above, probably before abilities, because I'm looking at another ability that I don't know what class this is, but it says 15 wall. So if I look above classes, maybe it shows abilities.
Also, there's the I
First
linked
line
it. That's
wall. Here you
the
go.
grounded. The grounded is the thing that gives me a range on it.
When an ability creates a wall, that area is expressed as X wall. The number X is how many squares are used to make the wall. When you place a wall, you can build it one square at a time, but each square must share at least one side, not just a corner, with another square of the wall. A creature or object must be within the area to be targeted by the wall ability. You can stack squares on top of each other to make the wall higher unless otherwise stated. A wall cannot be placed in occupied squares, and a wall blocks line of effect.
So it sounds like I can do it whatever direction I want.
Yeah, as long as one of the sides is touching.
Yeah.
And it could be like a Z or whatever, right? You can just like move around the battlefield. Yeah.
Cool. So my only other question is, at what point is it considered too high to shoot over?
A one square would block.
Okay, because
So,
I thought
yeah.
I almost want to say I thought there was something about you can use cover and stuff in this game. You know what I mean? So if it's like one square, you can shoot over it or something. I know there's like something from D&D like that. I can't remember if there was something similar.
Might be around the side, maybe. Well, it's probably, yeah. If we can probably look at that real quick too. Cover. When you have line of effect to a creature or object, but the target has at least half their form blocked by a solid object, such as a tree, wall, or overturned table, the target has cover. You take a bane on damage dealing abilities used against creatures or objects that have cover from you.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So they'll have a bane if there's if you put that wall right in front of the thing, it would have a bane essentially. If the line of effect, if you're behind the line of effect.
Line of effect. Okay, yeah, I'll do a little bit more reading, but just for the sake of moving along. So we're gonna just say for what right now, one square they can shoot over and with a bane, and then higher than that they can't shoot over.
Well, they're not very tall.
Right.
Can these short little boys shoot over one square? I don't know, man.
I think that's more what Ice was talking about, where like that's more you're taking cover, you're hiding behind something, you're ducking around the side. Like that's you with a bow, you can lean to the side and shoot, and therefore you still have line of effect with like your vision. This thing, if you put a wall in front of it, it's not going to have line of effect at all because it's blocked entirely. It can't see because you can't move. You could turn it, but you wouldn't be able to like move the lean to the side with the ballista. So until we go to the sides of the wall where it has line of effect and it could turn towards us, I think we're out of line of effect if you put a wall in front of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little Googling or something.
Yeah, that's a guy with a shoulder-mounted rifle and somebody with a fixed emplacement rifle. Like you can't lean that fixed emplacement rifle around the corner of a wall.
Put a 2x2 in between us and it.
Yeah. So
Just
what I'm gonna
behind.
do is I'm probably gonna just move up. Let me see how far up I can do this. I'm just gonna say do a wall maybe across here, like a two. I'm gonna move up a little bit, get out of the way. Oops. Except I think the game's paused.
Yeah, I mean, if this is unoccupied here.
The range you got is 5. Your range is 5, right?
Yeah, it's 5 range. So I'm just gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna cast it right about there. I think my character can't quite see through the darkness, so I think something like that. And then see if I can cast this spell. Features. Nope.
And you're doing it what was the shape you were making?
I'll do like a 2x2 and then maybe another one on the side or something.
An L, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So let me cast it. Just linked it.
So like,
yeah.
Can you guys see that?
I'm not sure how to actually cast it, so I think we'll just do it manually. It doesn't require a roll or anything. So
It's dark in that room, Vern. It's hard to see.
I see the fire pit, and I see
When it's
a
my turn and
lizard.
I can come around the corner, that might be when I might see it.
Once we
But
get closer, we'll
that's
see it, but
when
for
I
the
see
time
it
being.
now.
Yeah. We're just shooting in the dark.
yeah.
There we go.
Don't know if it'll let me. Sorry, I'm fumbling around with the controls here. Try this. Yeah, there you go. Whatever that is. So yeah, we'll say there's a 2x2 wall right there. Maybe like another thing outside of that.
Yeah. So like, like that, and then
Yeah. And
this is like 2, 2, 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
So can I? Yeah. So I guess then that's the. I don't actually know if I can move to the. Can I move to the? Crap! I want to ping something. I'm so bad with this machine. Whatever. Anyway, I guess if I stand behind the roam by 1, can I shoot over it? I don't even know if I can actually. It won't let me move there, so maybe it's like blocked by debris.
There's a wall. Yeah, there's a wall. Yeah.
So okay, whatever. I created a wall so the ballista can't blast us, and I'm not actually entirely sure if I can do anything else without also putting myself in range. Yeah, I don't know if I can really do much else. Otherwise, that might be it for my turn. So.
Okay. At the end of his turn, I will use hesitation as weakness to go immediately next.
Oh, guys, don't forget to click on your thing to.
Oh yeah.
Get your.
I will click my thing to start my turn. Whereupon I gain 3 insight, which is great for me. I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I can see the basilisk, but I can't see the little short dwarves over this wall that just appeared with my 7 movement. Is that correct from here?
From there, you.
Well, I have an 8 movement actually, so I can go up here.
So let's
Same
look
answer,
at
though.
line of effect here, because you might. Depends
on if you have to see the center or if you have to see his arm.
Yeah.
Because
like, I feel like you.
Because center point to center point, the wall's in the middle, but center point to like the outside rim is the line is clear to the dwarf that's right behind him.
Is that the dwarf that was monologuing?
Mosby's really out for that guy.
Well, I
He's
mean,
the guy behind the winch.
strike the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered. Okay, so the dwarf that I could maybe shoot at wasn't the one that was monologuing.
Correct.
So I'm gonna shoot the basilisk.
Okay.
And is the basilisk still tied up? Are they holding its chain? It's not mad at them, right?
No,
I'm
it
gonna
looks
shoot
like
the
a
basilisk.
pet.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the basilisk. I'm gonna spend 5 insight to use my 5-point shot, which is called coup de grace. I'm hidden, but I don't know if that works against the basilisk because it can smell me. So anyway, I have a surge that I'm going to be spending on this, but if you want me to roll with an edge, you can tell me. But I assume that I'm not hidden from the thing that can smell me.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I mean, if you,
I don't know
Yes.
why. Oh, I know why I rolled, but those are very shitty damage dice. So I apply one surge. So I'm gonna click this button to apply 22 damage, but then the surge I think gives me an extra 2 damage. So 24 damage to the basilisk, and then I ninja smoke bomb, which allows
Stay
me to
there.
move
Keep in sight of it.
1, 2, 3.
I'll let you do it again if you stay inside of it.
Oh, then okay, fine.
Keep it in your sight.
Yeah. So
Can
I'll
you do
just
that on a 5-point skill?
I'll just ninja smoke bomb back
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
It'll be free for him.
And then I'm gonna try to hide. Really, I'm trying to hide from everything other than the thing that can smell me.
Because that's a badass 5-point skill, huh?
Even with the terrible damage roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have had an edge on this. I apologize. So
That's okay.
but tier
That's
2,
enough.
I think it's fine, which gives me a surge back.
okay.
But I'm hidden from everyone who
Anything?
uses sight. And then, unless anybody has anything else, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. So, the basilisk will activate.
Yeah, of course.
And-
you will.
It what's he doing? It's not. Actually, no. He's not going to activate. I don't want to activate him yet. The dwarf squad will activate. Which guy is this?
Linking a little table in the chat of height and cover just in case anybody's interested. I don't think there's hard and fast rules about it. It's just kind of loose guidelines.
I mean, the fact that these guys are very short and they're behind a wall, I figure there's no fast way for me to run in, snap a shot, and then ninja smoke bomb, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Are dwarves considered, they're still considered medium in terms of race size, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then I think roughly speaking, a 1 square height gives you full cover. Half square gives you a bane.
Captain. Okay.
It kind of mentions
Uh,
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I can get into
No, go
this
ahead.
later. Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say that I think roughly speaking, it says things like a waist-high wall or an overturned table usually provides cover in that you can kind of get a bane on ranged attacks with that. And then if it's like really tall, like basically covering your entire body, then you just can't be targeted. It's kind of the rough.
You're not able to
guidelines
have
it
effects.
gives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you kick over a table, you've got a, it says specifically, it says if it's at least half of the height of your character, which varies a little bit based off of what size your character is. But so if you kick over a table or something, you get a half cover. You have a bane if they try to target you. If you're hiding behind a giant concrete wall, then you have full cover. It covers your whole body. So basically, common sense, I guess. And roughly speaking, 1 square is full cover for a.
You on top of Brant? You just move him on top of Brant there, I think.
I am 1 square up, actually. He's above him.
Oh, got it. Okay. Oh.
Oh, do I have a basilisk in my face? I don't like that.
Actually, he
Yeah,
is.
that work over your head.
Oh.
Actually, this is this is considered like a wall, right?
It's a wall. Like, there's no way a 2 square. Like, I think a 1 square is enough to hide behind without getting hit. 2 square is, like, I feel like something he wouldn't be able to climb over without maybe doing something special.
He
there's
is one.
rules for
He's
climbing.
1 square. He's 1 square up. So I think he is actually going to climb up onto that.
Is he on like a catwalk or something?
Yeah, he's on the scaffolding
Oh, right. Okay.
along the side. So he's up 1 square. So he just climbs up 1 other square. So now he's 2 square up.
It says for every 1 square you move vertically, it costs you 2 squares of movement.
Yep. So he's moved 1, 2, 3, 4, and now he looks at Brant, and he's got his javelin, and he targets Brant, and he's got an edge because he's got
Instead of height.
height advantage.
Yeah, don't like that.
Okay.
Ouch.
This force move doesn't end the restrained condition unless. Okay. So it does 3 damage to you, Brant.
Oh, okay.
And it also pulls 4.
What do you mean it pulls?
So he's got a javelin. Basically, throws a javelin
And it's a chain.
And
There's a
it-
chain on it, and he pulls it back.
like a rope or
like-
something.
Because
Yeah.
if that's the fact, that's fucking amazing. I don't care how fucked up Brant gets from it.
Thanks, bro.
He
The
throws
fact
it,
that he has
and he's
a freaking whaling harpoon that he just throws at you.
And the monologue guy
wheels you
warned us
in.
he would do that.
so the I think pulls can go like vertical.
Vertically too, yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna pull you towards him. So I guess you would go here, and then you're 1 up, and then
Where the this guy's on top of my wall right now. What is he doing?
yeah, he's standing on top of your wall. So I
Can you
don't.
pull people diagonally.
Would it be like 1 over 1 up, 1 over 1 up? Like,
Yeah.
if, would you count like each?
No, to go up one, to go vertically
Yeah,
up
I-
one space.
Yeah, to go up
costs
in the
2.
space would be 1, like, or would you go diagonally up and over at the same time?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it
he's
would
not going to
be
pull him into himself. He's just
right.
gonna
Like
pull him up.
what I'm trying to figure out is if he's pulling him up, and then like because he's not, there's nothing under him, like he's
Says-
restrained. I don't think I'm going to pull you up. I think I'm just going to pull you. You're at the base of the wall, but you're restrained. I think that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
says so.
You could even count that he's like pulled into the wall with force. So the same idea as like on a push, it's just reverse. If it only took, how much did it take him to get to the wall? Was it 2 or 3 to get to the wall? If he has 1 or 2
2.
additional pull left over,
So it'd be
then that
minus
might be
2.
additional damage based on the hit.
So
Yeah,
this
we'll say that.
says. So this says when you pull a target, you must move them in a way that every square of movement brings them closer to you. You cannot pull someone sideways or around
That's
a
true.
corner.
That's a shift.
Around a corner, unless the movement is still decreasing the total distance between you and them. So maybe you could still do it. If you want to move someone in any direction, regardless of your position, that would be a slide. Blah blah. Okay, that doesn't matter. And then it says vertical pulls. Draw Steel handles verticality. If you are standing on a ledge above an enemy and use a pull, you can pull them upward. If they are pulled into the air and have no way to stay there, they fall. Great.
So he fell.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So if you pull me and I come to that wall, then I then go up, I think. And if I'm up, then I then fall back down.
Yeah.
And take lots of damage, apparently.
Well, you only fall if he decides to get rid of the restrained condition. Otherwise, the javelin
Well,
stuck you and has you hovering in the air.
Yeah, so I guess
No,
the question is, do I have
was
a way to
wrong on
stay
that.
there?
I was wrong. It doesn't restrain you. It's if you are restrained, I can still force move you with that ability. So I would say, so I'm going to give you those 2 points back because you didn't hit the wall, but I pulled you 1, 2, 3, 4. So you went 1, 2, and then you're at the wall, and then 3, 4 up the wall. So he's like pulling you up, and there's nothing underneath you at the end of that pull, so you fall back down. Does that make sense?
What happens when you fall 2 squares?
Yeah, what's 2 squares of fall damage? What's that? I wonder.
From the last one, it was 1d6 per square of fall, right?
Is it really?
That's what he took when I blasted the guy through the wooden crate he was standing on the ship.
That was not nice, Erden.
Yeah, let's double check fall damage.
Oh, it's Edrin, not Erden.
Fall damage.
It's
Basically, it says you can go diagonally. The only rule is it has to always be getting closer.
So,
That's the only rule about pulls, basically.
do you guys mind if I go next?
Go for it if you want.
Because I feel like Brant needs somebody to avenge him being pulled and dropped.
Yeah, but that's a squad going.
Well,
so
and also if you
Ice has
can,
got quite
if
a
you
few
can
more
give
guys.
me
I still got
another
I
5-point
was one
ability,
of.
I wouldn't turn it down.
Yeah.
That was one of them. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh
Falling
yeah, it's not our
damage.
turn yet.
What I've learned is I'm going to make my walls closer to me and not farther away from me. That's what I learned today. But either
Still
way,
trying to find
I mean-
falling. When a creature falls. Hold on. Stop. Okay. When a creature falls 2 or more squares and lands on the ground, they take 2 damage for each square they fall.
2 damage for each square. Okay, not 1d6. That's
If
I
it's
have-
2 or more. A creature who falls can reduce the effective height of the fall by a number of squares equal to their agility score.
which is -1, by the way. I fall like a rock.
You just fell 3 now.
Yeah,
So you
just took extra damage because you're so.
Do I take more damage because I have a negative agility score?
Yeah, you put your neck you use your neck to break the fall. Yeah.
So Brant, so you take 4 points of damage as this dwarf is like pulling you up, and then he's like gets you close to the top, and then realizes he can't get you all the way over the wall, and then he just drops you and you fall. But the javelin comes loose, and so he activated.
What?
What is going to happen now? So we'll activate this guy.
And I created a lot of mechanical dilemmas for this stupid ass wall.
But this is how we learned, so don't even think about it that way.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be something that's going to come up again.
Okay, this is awesome. Fuck, I didn't realize I had this ability.
Great.
We're done.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Okay, so this dwarf steps here, and you don't see him. You just hear this, like, on the wall, Brant, you from where you're standing, you just hear this thud, thud, thud on the back side of the wall. Reaching charge, 3 malice spent. A dwarf can destroy 1 adjacent object or square of a wall for each 3 malice spent. Each enemy adjacent to the destroyed object or square takes the object's stamina and damage. 3 for wood, 6 for stone, or 9 for metal.
Jesus.
So the
one.
Apparently, you're not the chosen one, the only earthbender, okay?
Apparently not. We're about to pass it on to the Water Nation or something.
so the stone blow this. You see like this 2x2 wall that, or that was there. All of a sudden, like the section down by the ground just bursts out, and I mean, I'm assuming this is stone, so yeah. I mean, Brant, you taking some shrapnel as the stone bursts out. So there is an opening right there.
Where the 2 is?
Yeah.
Where the middle 2 is, yeah. Perfectly aligned for the ballista to now have line of effect.
And then he steps out of the way of the ballista. And then this guy's gonna activate.
Not sure I like this game anymore.
So, I don't know if this is, if I have an ability to have the damage I take. I'm debating if 6 damage is high enough, because I also don't know what's coming my way here shortly.
I would use it.
Alright, I'm just gonna use it. So I'm gonna have that to 3 with my like castle balls.
Yeah, there you go. Done.
Cool.
Okay, this dwarf is Mosby, you're hidden, right?
Yes, from everything other than people who ignore my being super good at stealth, I think.
So this dwarf drops down, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is it not doing the movement calculations? Weird. You only miss 5. And then he is going to that 5. I don't think I'm close enough to do anything there. So he is going to what's he gonna do? He's going to aid. No. What's he gonna do? Sorry. He's gonna attempt to grab Brant.
Maybe not.
I don't have that maneuver on there, so I'm just gonna roll. Why did I roll 100? It was, what was it? 5 and a 2. That is Unsuccessful. Okay. This guy's going to activate, and he's going to actually he's not going to do anything. Actually no, he is going to do something. He's going to drop down. He's going to use his maneuver, and you see him, Mosby, you can see he is fiddling with the chain on the basilisk.
Basilisk. Yeah, very reasonable.
All right. The dwarf reel winch activates.
Do you have a clear shot of anyone?
He is going to each turn. Okay. You see he actually
Mosby hidden.
He is hidden, yeah. You see the he activates some lever next to him or something, and you see popping up on the ground, right? We'll say it's right here. Across the floor, you see this chain line that pops up, and each target that enters that must make an agility test. And the line remains in effect until the end of the encounter. Any enemy who moves into the air for the first time must make, or starts their turn there, must make the test. Okay.
Is that everybody or just us?
Just each enemy.
So that's
They know
us.
about it.
Yeah.
They know
So
how
any
to avoid it.
yeah. So that was his main action, and then his maneuver. He is going to. Yeah, he's not going to do anything. Why is this say? Oh, I never hit begin encounter. Son of a bitch. Go ahead here, Brant and Mosby. Go ahead and activate, and then reduce your.
Wait,
Your
no,
resource
you
that it
must
gives
have,
you.
you must have started
Yeah.
it because I have 4 wrath.
How do you have 4 wrath?
Because I get 4 wrath at the beginning
We-
of an encounter. I get wrath
Oh, you
equal
just
to the
did-
amount of victories at the beginning of the
Did you-
encounter.
Did you just go to 4 now, or do you have 5
No,
now?
I've had 4 since.
I manually entered my intuition at the beginning, so I don't know if you started the encounter or not.
Mine gave me the stuff for the round, but then just 2 seconds ago when I checked, it looked like it had been knocked back again. And then I just passed my turn or whatever, and I went back to 6, so I don't know.
Yeah, I had 4 discipline a while ago because when you use your malice ability, I changed it up because that's on my my discipline I gained the first time you use malice.
Yeah, mine.
I
is,
thought so too because I used. Why the fuck did it say begin encounter?
Yeah, as soon as the whatchamacallit, the initiative order on the side ticked up, I just happened to be constantly bringing up my character sheet, and it went from 0 wrath to 4 wrath.
Okay. Well,
Well,
for some
let's just
reason
fix
it bugged out, so we'll have to
Just
go
manually
through.
fix it.
Yeah. So, this guy acted. This guy acted. This guy acted. This guy acted. Okay. So Brant and then Mosby. Let me activate you.
Yeah,
And
what do you want me to do?
Reduce your insight by 3.
Oh, from that 3 that just rolled from the activation or
Yes.
whatever.
Yes.
And then end turn?
Yes. And then,
The end turn button went away, so I think you might have.
yeah, I was able to do it. Yeah, so
Amazing.
that's done. Okay, so Eve, Edgar, or Icedern?
Said you wanted to go.
I did.
Okay, go for it if you want.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so 5, right? So I'm gonna target this guy, right? And I'm gonna place judgment on him.
Which guy?
This guy right here.
Up on the top.
Yes.
Okay. Activate too. Don't forget to activate.
Okay, now here's the funny part. I haven't used this a lot because there really hasn't been a need for it. But Judgment Order benefit. First time in a turn that I use Judgment ability to judge a creature, I can pull them up to twice my presence score, which is 2.
Oh, turnabout is fair play.
So I pulled him right off the fucking thing.
Over
Pulled him
Brand
right in front of
on
me.
the other dude.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, let's see. How's that? So it's a pull. What is it?
It's a pull 4. And it can go vertical.
So are you? So you're pulling them.
So I pull him down through everybody into me.
Just pull them 3 straight forward and then let them fall down to you.
That's exactly
Yeah,
the
you
point.
can do. So you pull him, boom, 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 and
Yep.
then he drops 2.
You could drop
so
him on top of the other dude.
Oh, it gets better.
Mhm.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh,
Do you
you'll
want to
be
drop him
pushing
on the other dude or no?
Well,
Oh, you'll be pushing him?
will it count as a push?
No, never mind. Do you guys?
Well, here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use the
Swear to God,
arrest
if you punt
ability.
him into me.
I was gonna use the arrest ability and hold him and use him as a shield.
Well, when he drops, he also lands on the chains, right? So we get to see what
That's
No,
why. That's why I
enemy
asked if the
only.
chains would
only
affect
enemy.
him.
Gotcha. Okay.
They do not. But he takes 4 damage from the fall. And he's in front of you now.
And now
And we'll
I'm gonna use arrest.
At least we can see
I
stuff.
got you now, you son of a bitch. Not very much, but I
Oh.
still got you.
okay. So you grab him. All right. All right. So he does 8 damage. So as you grab a hold of this guy, you just like you pick him up and you just like his neck just snaps, and you toss him down. He's dead. That is this guy. Actually, let me do this. So you did the damage already, right? Okay.
I did.
So, this guy, so he dies, and you have 6 stamina left over, and as that guy's neck snaps, you just like push him into this guy, and like just and threw him in such a way that you like break this other dwarf's back.
All right, now we're gonna keep going here.
So that
'cause
guy is dead.
It's only the first time. Damn it.
Okay, so he is dead.
Good.
Okay, so here's the language, right? The first time on a turn. Oh, on a turn. So I can't do that until next turn.
Right.
Shit. All right, I am not gonna move my judgment because I want to be able to do that again.
Were you the one that was gonna activate me again?
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
can't- yeah.
that's
Oh, me. I'll
that's
do it.
Eve.
Eve, okay.
Which one of these guys didn't go yet?
The Basilisk hasn't
they all-
gone yet.
Yeah, the basilisk hasn't gone.
All right, I'll put
Yeah,
judgment
we're
on the
waiting to see what
basilisk.
that does.
All right, so here's my judgment score. Here it is.
Basilisk is still chained up, right?
It is unchained now. That dwarf,
And chained it.
Successfully did the chain.
Oh, okay.
that was his maneuver in action.
All right, I end my turn.
Okay.
Bring it on.
So the basilisk is going to activate, and
Lordy, lordy, lordy!
it is going to steps like kind of crunches up
that.
on top of these boxes, and it's going to use
Eat Brant. That's the ability. That's literally what it's called.
it,
Better than
basically
eat Mosby.
If there's a D&D ability that do that, what's it called? Oh, swallow whole, something like that.
actually it's going to go here,
Oh, boy.
and it's going to target Brant and Edgar, and it tries to bite you. It's noxious bite. That is tier 2.
I'm gonna trigger my
result.
resist the unnatural and cut that in half.
How's he biting 2 people at once? It's like an AoE or something?
Yeah, I think so.
He's just a badass.
It's a breath weapon.
Great.
Okay, so
Will that be bad? I think I'm at like -5 now.
He has
So, yeah,
edge
you-
against anybody he's previously dealt poison damage to. Uh-oh.
Brant, you take 5. Okay, so Brant, you feel like these noxious fumes, like you breathe them in and you start coughing, and it's just like this creature's like climbing on these wooden boxes and kind of looking at you guys now. And then
Was that an main action? It takes 4.
oh yeah, he is judged.
Correct, sir.
Judge.
Okay. And then did it do it? I don't think it did. I'll do it this way. So, Brant and Edgar, you see these eyes, these milky white eyes of this basilisk. They start to like shimmer, and this flash of energy bursts out from each eye in a line towards each of you.
Like cross-eyed bastard.
Actually, 5 by 10.
Flesh to stone.
So this says it's a distance 5 times 2 line within 1. The area extends from both the basilisk's eyes, and this ability targets the first creature without cover on either side of the area. So let's target Grant and Edgar.
Oh God.
Jesus.
So, potency of a might -1. So, do either of you have a might -1?
Mine's
Negative.
2.
I have 2 might.
Okay.
Nice, guys.
So, you are not restrained then.
You motherfucker, you!
Okay, so I don't think anything. That you feel yourself starting to be like almost like slowed by this effect, but you're not able to. It's not able to basically
Glamour you yet.
Yeah. All right. So it is done.
You can't turn me to stone. I'm already made of stone.
Facts.
Okay. We've got Eve and Icedern.
I'm gonna head in. I'll give Mosby his action.
If you want to go for it.
Cool. Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, let me click my button.
We'll just sit here, 7 health away from being dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't make it. Okay, so I will target you and do that, boy. See that?
Flashback. And that was for
So
Mosby.
Yeah, Mosby, you can use your ability that you used already this turn.
Okay, great. I will do that. That
And it
is
doesn't cost you anything.
coup de grace. I assume I do not have an edge, but I do have a surge.
You do have
so
an edge. You were hidden, right?
I don't. You tell me if I'm hidden from the basilisk. I'd love it to be yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
If you're not like hidden after smoke bombing and then me getting up in their faces,
I just
don't know
if a
what you were
basi-
doing. So
I don't know if a basilisk has a special ability that says ignores visible hiding. You know what I mean? But in the event that it doesn't, I do 23 damage plus 2 from the surge is 25 for the
There we
basilisk.
go.
So I'll hit the button for 23.
oh yeah, that was a good hit.
Now I just get to do that ability. I don't get another turn. So I don't get the ninja smoke bombing again, right?
Right.
No,
And
that's
you
it.
were using a surge on that, correct?
Yes, I did use a surge, so 2 more if you would please.
Yes.
Um,
The basilisk has taken 2 big shots to its body now, and it's letting out a monstrous scream. Okay.
Yeah, and
awesome, thank you.
yeah, and you know, I saw you.
I don't know
so-
I don't know what
Fast.
creepy shit you whisper, but I don't
Yeah.
speak high elf, so I'm just gonna speak back to you in wood elf some kind of thanks. That was an interesting experience.
Yeah, some sort of like I don't know, like time sends you back. You know, do that again. I don't know, some creepy shit. We'll figure something out. And then I'll give Edgar Edgar, you're sitting up there. I will give you this precognition. So you're starting to see like what the basilisk is doing before it is acting. So
Very nice, very nice.
it's gonna have Bane on you, and next time it attacks you, if you take damage from it, you get a free strike against it. So did you code that, or?
Yeah. So you should have access. Oh, I didn't share it. Hold on. Let me. Oh no, I did share it with you. Check under your macros. You should see it.
Oh, precognition. So if I then click as a target on him, it should work.
Click target him, yeah, and see if it works.
Oh, I'm allowed to go negative clarity. I'm going to give myself temporarily positive clarity to just be able to cast this, and then I'll give myself negative if you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
I lack permission to create it on him.
Okay. So let me.
You want to do it?
Did it work? Let's see. Not enough clear. Oh, I removed your.
Try it now.
Not enough clarity. Need 3, have 1. I need to. I probably need to modify the macro to allow it to go negative.
All right. Well, then we'll figure it out. We'll remember for today.
Yeah. So let's make a note of that. So we'll. I'm just gonna put the marked on them so we know. Okay.
Cool.
Actually, I can set the. No, I can't. All right. Cool. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay. So one thing, yeah, I know it the macro, because the way the turns work with Draw Steel, like it's not like D&D where it's just like you go through the order. It does rely on that macro does specifically rely on you using your in turn button. So
okay.
When you just make sure you hit in turn when you're done.
Cool.
So it tracks
No
that.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Icedern.
Right. So advancing, because I'm way back here.
You're like, oh my god, I can't see anything.
Oh, look at you! You guys are all done.
I'll never get tired of soundboards. I've liked them since the 90s.
You're killing it.
7. All right, so that's my first advance. I'm going to use my main action as also a movement advance, just so that I can actually do something this turn.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So, how high these platforms over here are? 1 high,
1.
right? Okay.
Yes.
And so if I were to jump up on top of that, do I avoid the chain? Because the chain was like if I moved here and then went up on top of it, am I avoiding the chain?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
But
before I do that-
it would be a climb to get up there. Unless you don't have climb as a movement thing, right?
I totally
You've got
misunderstood.
walk.
I thought this white box here was actually just chains on the ground. It's actually higher up.
It is chains on the ground, correct?
Okay.
like a trip chain type thing, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was looking at the jump action is automatically like 1 high.
Yes.
You can jump. The distance is either your might or agility, whichever you want.
If there
and
is
the height
any
is
one of our characters who has been practicing his box jumps, it's the Stone Monk.
Fact.
I mean, if he needs to
Yeah.
make an agility test, that's fine. But I was assuming if it was only a 1, I might be able to get
You
up
can
there.
use, yeah. It's if you don't have like the climb, like movement thing. I think you have to use like the jump or something, or like to get up there.
All right. Well, first, targeting this guy and doing my tried and true. Like I can't do the crazy big push because I can't maneuver him behind me. But I can still just do a straight knockback, which I still have enough. I'm sure he's got some stability, but I still got plenty of bonuses to it, so it don't hurt.
His
and
stability is 2.
2. Okay. That's fine. I actually get an edge because my
and his might's 2.
All right. My currently my discipline is so high at this point that I actually get an edge on grab and knockback maneuvers. So, which one?
Oh, close
Badass.
to crit.
Yeah, so that's a push 3 plus the 1 for race plus the 2 intuition bonus minus his 2, so push 4.
4. All right,
and I can do that as a slide. Does it make sense for me to try to do damage, or just to push this guy away from us so he's got to move in? Yeah, I'll just push him right back.
Yeah, so he takes 1 damage as he slams into the wall back there. And like he was like climbing up on these old crates and debris here, and it just like fucks up and just like creates a path of destruction against all that old wooden stuff. Okay.
And I will come over here and then try to jump up on this platform.
Okay. Which
So
I think you
do you want to take the agility test on that one, or?
What's jump do? A jump, does it specifically say? Let's see.
Jump is a height of 1 with a distance of either your might or agility. So for
You
me,
can
it's
also
agility.
you can take a running jump apparently, which gives you farther basically. And higher.
I mean, I think you're able to just jump up.
Yeah, and I would have been at 3 of my 7 movement when I reached here. So even if it counted as my movement to get to go up there and to get extra movement to go vertical, I'm like within my range there. So
yeah,
and then I'm actually just gonna hang right there. Hopefully, cut the vertical line of sight if I'm further back on the platform versus closer to the guys.
Okay. And so at the end of your turn there, turn next round. So as you Icedern, as you jumped up there, you hear some more voices, like dwarven voices coming from beyond in the chamber, and it sounds like reinforcements are coming, and
great.
The guy that's behind the ballista there, you hear him like let out this laugh, and he like holds his hand up to his mouth and he whistles, and you feel like a little bit of the ground tremor a little bit, and that's where we will catch up next game.
Oh,
come on! All right.
Hey, we have initiative. Let's write that in there.
Yeah.
Round 2. Heroes
Round 2, you guys have
go
initiative.
first. Okay, I just wrote that in there. And I think Ramp will be going first to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, right.
I'm on trial next week, so there's a good chance that I won't be able to make it.
Okay.
So next week would be a good week to try to get my man with his samurai back in to be dude number 5 if we can.
Yeah, the one thing I like about the way I can kind of manage these things is I can tweak the encounter values too. So if it's only 4, I can tweak the
Yeah,
stuff,
the reinforcements could just be less, game changing or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
well,
it kind of
Obsidian
makes
can make an extra. We haven't even had Kaiser in game yet, right?
No. Mm-mm.
Kaiser is basically going to be MIA until about the
Time change.
late winter, early spring because of work.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm working. I've got, like I said, you guys are, relatively close. You're, like I said, each job or adventure that I'm kind of crafting is hopefully going to be putting you before I was even kind of contemplating the shortened XP thing. It was still around like 6 to 7 XP per kind of story arc thing. So, and keep in mind, like, combat, there's montages and something we haven't had a chance to do yet, maybe next game, is negotiations. So
Brant tried. Brant
Oh.
tried, man.
Yeah. They weren't having
Tried.
it.
Hey, I'm good at negotiations. I have intimidate, interrogate, and read person.
yeah.
Cool. Good. Well, you've got skills.
Yeah,
You've
Adrian
got
doesn't
those
have
skills,
anything in there.
but I don't have. I got persuade,
and
lie, read person,
I forgot
and empathize.
that I forgot this guy had an ability. Brant and Icedern right now are in difficult terrain. Do you guys see his aura when you hover over the basilisk?
I noticed it right away.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
So anything within a area of 3 squares of him is in difficult terrain from calcifying presence.
Oh, like what's
That's
that
great.
mean narratively? What
I
is
thought
that?
I
How do
thought
you
it was
explain
because
that?
a lizard scat.
Yeah, it's just like its presence is almost making you like
Slow down
afraid
or
to.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
you're
that would
like,
include vertical then too. All right.
yeah. So, but you
Cool.
didn't notice it until you. You probably
When I
noticed it
jumped
when
up, yeah.
when you moved into his square. You probably noticed it. You probably actually you had enough because you used your main action to get another move. So you
Yeah, it was
noticed it
7
as you were
here.
coming in.
And I had to come up, so that would have been actually in that case I probably would have been 7 to here, so that it was a 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, you're still fine.
and then I pushed him back 5, 6, 7 to get up. Yeah, so
Yeah, you're fine.
You were able to push the basilisk?
Yeah.
How big are you?
He's got things that make him go.
the
He's
the game actually doesn't have a like larger than you can't push it.
Oh, I thought
talked
there
about
was
that.
something about that.
There
Yeah,
are
it's-
specific subtypes of push that are size restricted, but not that one.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yours.
We
Yours
talked about
is
this
not
extensively
restricted.
last Wednesday, if you recall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember that coming up.
Right, yeah,
so,
the
okay.
general rule, it doesn't have a smaller can't push larger. Individual skills do. Technically, knockback does, but since my knockback is based on my intellect,
Oh.
and
So I
then
potentially could also push this guy because I have a ability that I don't think specifies anything about size.
Well, things have a stability. So things have a stability score. So I think Ern said it had a stability of 2. So if you
Right.
go to push it 2, it wouldn't do anything. But if you go to push it 2, then
Yeah.
you would push
If
it
it's
1.
if it's
Okay.
if it's larger than you and you're trying to knock it back, if you're using the knockback ability, if it's larger than you, like this is a size 2, you have to have a might of 2 to be able to push it.
Oh, there's a rule with that. Okay.
for knockback specifically,
Okay,
yeah.
specific.
The default
Knockback
is
specific,
yeah,
Got it.
might score of 2 or higher. You can target any creature with a size equal to or less than your might score.
Okay.
But for me, that turns into intellect, so it's intellect or the size 2 or
Cool.
less. So these guys are like most of these large creatures are size 2.
Brant could push rocks. He should be able to push a lizard.
Yeah. I think, because I've got a skill that I like a melee skill that if I do really well on it is a push 4. So I guess in theory that doesn't. It doesn't say anything about like creature size or anything like that. So
Right. So yeah, theoretically, that if you rolled the push 4 minus the 2, you'd be able
Yeah.
to push it
cool.
two.
So I
two
could push him
blocks.
like 2. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
I think one thing
just
we might
because.
learn. Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
I would say one
Go
thing
ahead.
we might learn, like if we could take out the group guys, like first round, like there were 5 of them or 6 of them. If we could like take before they can act, like that was 6 guys that were potentially attacking us. If you could take out like 2 or 3 of them before they can even act, that's important, right?
Well, that's
So
most of our pirate ship fights, like, or when we were on the ship. That's a lot of what we did was we thinned out
Yeah,
groups
I
quick.
was hoping to
Um,
take out the basilisk early. I did not foresee the basilisk having however many hit points he has that the
50
50
to
I
60
did
hit
to
points.
him.
Yeah.
He's now
Yeah.
winded after I did
Yeah.
50 damage. So I miscalculated there. That's kind of on me. But also,
Yeah.
when
we
I'm
also
using coup de
the
grace,
minions were so far from us. There wasn't much we could do.
well,
Just
Yeah,
because of
that's true.
because someone put up a wall. The basilisk was the guy I could see.
Yeah, right. No,
Yeah.
That
fair.
actually-
Yeah.
I was going to shoot the monologuing boss, but then the wall got put up.
Hey,
I
mean,
would
the
say
wall
that
worked
the
in my
wall
favor.
was.
No,
The
no,
wall
we're
was very
mostly a melee party. The wall was a great idea that restricted me personally. That's how that.
Yeah. I think
No,
I
it
should
was
have put
good.
the wall closer to us so that like I forgot how easy it is to like climb
Yeah,
up the
where Mosby
walls.
is next time, put the wall behind us.
Yeah.
I laughed when I read that ability that they can knock the. I had no idea.
Good for
Like
them.
when you put the wall up, I was like, I had no idea, and I'm like, what can they do? And I'm like, I can break the wall.
Of course.
It's so good.
That's fucking awesome. And I could have actually spent additional malice to do more, to break more of it, but I wanted to keep 7 because I wanted to throw down that that ability.
Line. Yeah.
So,
Cool.
but yeah, that's that's cool. I just because just just because I want to make it easy. Mosby, those 2 potions that you grabbed, they're healing potions.
Yeah, there may be a person who is good at recognizing potions, but I'm not aware that I have a skill that lets me do that.
Yeah.
2 of
Yeah.
us in the party have alchemy. I actually don't have it
Somebody
this
does.
particular day.
I told you to
Yeah.
drink
Right,
it.
somebody-
I said I would pay you to drink it.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
I'm
like.
gonna throw it out there that you guys have 2 healing potions. Because if you're not here next week,
So yeah, so
Right, they're the party
Mosby,
sheet.
let's say Mosby leaves the satchel behind when he does this next scouting bit.
Yep.
And the satchel's
I'll
on
add
that
it to
stairwell, and
this.
anybody can grab it.
Yeah, cool.
And Raven or whomever is the quartermaster can put it in like group items. Because Mosby would come. I'm just on trial next week, and I'm probably going to be writing a closing argument next Wednesday, and I don't want to.
yeah.
Yeah, Brant, don't
Yeah,
you
that's
have
fine.
alchemy?
I do have alchemy. Does that affect my using potions or just when I'm
No, I
making?
would just assume in terms of recognizing it would be my
Yeah, you
Recognizing
just-
and making
Oh
them.
yeah. Yeah.
So like when he picked it up, making it down the line, but in terms of like in the session, he
Mhm.
probably would have recognized it. Like I have alchemy, but I don't have it today because of my complication.
Yeah.
So
I saw you. I'm assuming that's what your D6 roll was at the beginning
Yeah.
of the. I figured. Cool. All right. So
Good game, guys.
I
Alright,
should
yeah.
be good next Wednesday. Yeah.
Is your complication don't use your own stash? Now you're too confused.
but my complication, no, shared spirit.
Shared spirit.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have
I have
certain
2
skills
consciousnesses
available.
basically, and so my three of my skills belong to me, and 3 of my skills belong to the other one. Any given time that I'm playing, I have to roll a
Hence,
d6.
you don't have alchemy
Oh,
today.
interesting.
So
Oh,
that's
that's
yeah.
interesting.
So
Oh,
alchemy
Yeah.
is one of the ones that the other consciousness has control over, and I don't currently have it today.
Oh,
So
interesting.
Mine's a
Oh, you
vow
need
of
to.
honesty,
You need to.
so
You need to
I
play
can't
that
lie.
out. We got to know what the hell that is, man. Right? You need to like
Be like,
tell
why
us
is
what the
Edrin
hell's
talking
going
to
on these
himself?
days. Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, go ahead. What were you gonna say, Wizard?
Oh, I said I took a vow of honesty. That's my character's flaw.
Awesome.
Great.
cool. All right, guys. Hopefully next Wednesday. And if there's any things you guys, I need to take a look at your ability or that macro, Riley. I'll figure that out before
Oh.
next game. So
Yeah, we got to play
right,
all
guys.
these claws out, guys. I'd love to see them. That'd be
Yeah.
cool. Awesome, guys.
Cool.
Right.
Well, enjoy.
Have a good
Talk
night,
to you guys
everybody.
later.
Thank you.
Yeah,
night,
thank
guys.
you.
Okay, for those hanging out, as you can see, we're done for this evening, and there isn't a lot of people hanging out. But for those who are, I appreciate you very much. I got a couple of people on Twitch and a couple on YouTube. At least that's what my indicators say. I'm doing a lot of work to the Tower Sentinel bot, so it's coming along very nicely. It could do cool things now, and hopefully it'll attract more people to hang out and chat with me. That being said, we'll be continuing this point on for next week. And if you haven't subbed to my YouTube or followed me on Twitch, please do so. Thumbs up the video, the whole 9. Thank you very much, and have a good night.
Spark in my hand, grin on my face. This spell book's wrong. I love this place. Kick from the tower for reckless tricks. Turn the dean's wig into screaming sticks. Got a wand full of glitches, robe full of stains. Gold star student of magical pain. Summon one dragon, I spawned a zoo. Goblin on a unicycle, juggling my shoes. Every scroll says follow every rule. I use them as coasters, laugh like a fool. If the circle breaks, I just stomp and shout. Horror! Horror! Raise your staffs, you're busted once too. Haru, We've got a spark. Light up the night, trip over the